call Allah Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rokah Kodash. That's who this word any calls God in Jesus Christ in the ancient Paleo Hebrew tongue. It's your brother Anatham Yah from the Men of Israel camp. Coming with another quick lesson. I want to give double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, who rule well and teach well, raising up tabernacles of David, seeking his elect in the last days. Big shout out to the head of Men of Israel camp, Brother Kazak, whom I teach under, and shalom to the sincere Akim and Aqua across the four corners of the earth. Sincere Aqua that watch and believe, and the sincere Akim that push this word in truth and sincerity. It's a quick hit. This is an article I came across, man, and a few scriptures came to mind, probably about 2 or 3, and this says thousands are lining up for Elon Musk. Hold on, Salaki. I gotta back up. I'm driving right now. It says thousands are lining up for Elon Musk's brain chip implant. And we all know what this is. This is the MOTB. This is the Neuralink that Elon Musk introduced to us back in 2016. This is basically now they're making it a commodity. They're making it more convenient for people to use it, for the masses to use it. All types of different things that people are gonna be able to do as far as shopping and storing things, and the technology that Elon Musk is trying to achieve. Trying to achieve you being able to do the unthinkable with it. He's basically playing God with this little Neuralink thing, man. But it says thousands of people have expressed interest in receiving one of Neuralink's brain implants. And he's using this as something that can heal people. Like putting this implant in could what was it? I think it could cure someone's that's deaf in the ears, something like that. And all types of little things of that nature. That he's making this thing, trying to make this thing convenient for people with disabilities. And it says Neuralink, which Musk co-founded in 2016, had yet to implant this device in a human, but aims to operate on 11 people next year, over 22,000 by 2030. And however, we are not here by 2030. Cause we see this place falling faster than that, man. It says, according to Vance, who said he visited the company's facility 10 times over the course of 3 years. Earlier this year, the U.S. Food and Drug Administration gave Neuralink approval to launch human trials of its device, which Musk has described as a Fitbit in your skull. I need to look up that word. What is Fitbit? Fitbit. I don't know, it just caught my mind. No. Anyway. It says the FDA has previously rejected Neuralink's bid for human testing in March. Reuters reported citing safety concerns, including that the wires connected to the brain chip could move around with a subject's head, or that chip could potentially overheat. You see, so why would anyone want to put this in their body, man? How could this possibly be a convenience for you, man, when it could definitely kill you in an instant? It could overheat, fry your brain. These wires could get into your brain, and you don't know how that's going to affect you, man. This is not the age of fucking cyborgs, man. This is not the age of the Terminator. You have a bunch of Terminators out here, half machine, half human people. This is not what how the Heavenly Father intended anything for people's life to be. And it said in September, the company began recruiting for its very first human trial. Neuralink said in a blog post that it was looking for people who had paralysis. You see, and all 4 limbs due to a spinal cord injury or ALS. So, like I said, he's using this as a convenience for people that are on disability. Look how, and look, these are going to be the testimonies that if he fulfills what he's trying to achieve here and helping people with these brain implants and these Neuralink and quote unquote, I guess, cure them, you know, they're going to use that to their leverage, man. And when people start to see that, think about how many people with disabilities out here in the world is just going to fall for this, man. You know, it says the company eventually hopes to make a device that would create a sort of symbiosis between humans and machines and would allow people to send messages or play games using only their thoughts. But first, the company aims to help people with neurological disorders. And if you look at this, he's only doing this because these are the type of things that the righteous will be able to do in the kingdom, man. You know, we'll be able to send a message using only our thoughts. You know, we'll be able to create fire in the palm of our hand by just thinking it, or shooting water out of our finger just by thinking it, man. You know, these are the things that the righteous will inherit when we inherit spiritual power, man. This is the type of power that we will inherit. And if you see, he is trying to mimic that, because he don't have access to that, man. That's not his blessing. You know, he's not a spiritual being. You know, that's why the scripture says the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, roughly paraphrased, but we're spiritual because we're spiritual beings, man. He doesn't have that spiritual ability. You know, he will never have that spiritual ability to play with the elements with his mind, you know, move a mountain with his mind or lift up a car with his mind, you know. So he fathoms on these things, and it's like he's miserable because he knows he will never achieve it. So what does he do? He comes up with his own little technology and tries to you know, play the seat of the Most High, man. It says the company eventually hopes to make a device that would create a sort of symbiosis between humans and machines and would allow people to send messages or play games using only their thoughts. But first, the company aims to help people with neurological disorders. See, people that have brain disorders, you know, certain things that fuck with the nerves, you know, in your body and your brain or your spinal cord, and, you know, that cause you not to function, you know, as the body should, man. This is gonna attack, not even attack. I'm just gonna use the word attack. That's the first word that came out. This is gonna attack people's minds, and they're gonna want it. You know, not knowing that it's gonna be mandated for a implant, you know, a charagma, a charagma, you know, for them to be able to dwell in society and be in society, be accepted by society, to do the things natural, like buy and sell. You know, this is the MOTB that everybody that this devil is trying to make convenient, man. It says Vance, who authored the 2015 biography Elon Musk, Tesla State SpaceX, in the quest for fantastic future, said in his report that despite an outpouring interest from thousands of prospective patients, the company is still looking for its first volunteer or someone willing to have a chunk of their skull removed by a surgeon so a large robot can insert a series of electrodes and super thin wires into their brain. You know, who wants this, man? I mean, apparently it's thousands of people that's willing to do it, but the sound of it. Someone willing to have a chunk of their skull removed by a surgeon so a large robot can insert a series of electrodes and super thin wires into their brain. It's not supposed to happen, man. He is just testing, man, making the masses lab rats to fulfill their agenda, man. You know? And you see, it's becoming more and more convenient. It's becoming more and more thought of and brought up by masses. They're being more and more interested as days go by and the end gets closer, man. You know? It says thousands are lining up, you know? And that's what's going on, man. This is Habakkuk 2:3. It says, for the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come and will not tarry. And right, that's going according to prophecy. You know, prophecies were given in visions in the days of old, man. And we know that prophecies are something that comes that comes before it actually you see it before it actually comes, man. You know, so it says for the vision is yet for an appointed time, right? Prophecies are for an appointed time, man. Certain prophecies come about at specific times in the end, man. And it says in the end it shall speak and not lie, though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come and will not tarry. Meaning it won't be slacking, it's coming, man. Meaning when it comes, it comes, you know. And this vision right here of the MOTB, we can see it. We can see it coming. You know, it's just not mandatory yet, you know. And like I said, you know, this is the MOTB, man. Whether you believe it or not, man. You know. It says Revelation 13:16, and he called all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell save he had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Here is wisdom. Let him that have understanding count the number of the beast, for is the number of man, and his number is 666, man. You see? And that was just a quick hit. This is Anathamiah. Until next time, Shalom.